For some, personal finance is second nature. For most, though, understanding how to budget expenses and manage or avoid debt are a complete mystery. In today's Now You Know segment, Judah Zakalik with Peters & Associates here to tell us about personal finance. So I remember sitting down in high school with my parents and I had my checkbook, how much money was coming in and how much could go out. But I swear, in this day and age, things are so different.
No, that's great. A lot of people don't get that. And that's the very basic stuff we're talking about.
Yeah.
You need to be able to track it.
Yeah, and when should it start for someone? I mean, it could start tomorrow, for instance, but when's a good time for people to get involved, do you think?
I think as soon as you understand basic arithmetic.
Yeah.
So if you're getting an allowance, if your kids are getting an allowance, maybe teach them at that point, hey, this is how much money you're getting in. How do you determine how much you can put out? That kind of thing. So, and it goes on to when you get your first job, to when you get your first career. It's so important to be able to track it because life only gets more complex as we get older.
And, you know, a lot of people struggle with debt. Certainly in our state has one of the highest amounts of debt. Yeah. So when you're a parent maybe talking to your child, or maybe someone's entering the college workforce, college or the workforce, and they're like, okay, it's time to get a credit card, build my credit. What's something important they need to keep in mind?
Well, I think it's important to just start off cash and carry.
Okay.
So if you can't afford something, don't put it on credit. If you can't pay off that credit card that month, then you can't afford it. All right, so that's first and foremost when dealing with credit cards. But first, you also need to set together a budget, put together a budget, know how much money is coming in, know how much money is going out. So what we recommend is for all the money coming in, you put it in a bank account.
Certainly.
And then when you're paying for everything, you use a debit card or a check. And that way you can track all the money coming out. And once you set that baseline budget, then you know what you can afford, and then you can expand from there. But without knowing how much money is coming in and how much money is going out, you really have no baseline to grow from.
It's so interesting because things have changed, and with technology making banking a lot quicker and people using different apps, like we were talking about 60 Minutes at Venmo, this and that, you've got 20 different things out there where people can just pass on money to others in a quick fashion. You really have to keep, you know, an eye on everything.
Yeah, but this allows you to do it very easily too, with no cost.
All right, thank you so much, Judah.
Always a pleasure.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll be right back after the break. Stay with us.